watched the last Bonfire beer review,
Bonfire smoke review,
you'll know
it's
that
terrible.
this is filmed the same day. Go check that out. You'll understand why we, 1, will probably be complaining. 2, my feet are wet. And 3, it's smoky as all get out over here. We have 2 Michigan beers coming at you, but they are 2 different breweries. One is from New Holland, which will be mine. You'll see that in a couple of minutes. Dana's is from Paw Paw. We have never tried anything from Paw Paw. So go ahead. Ooh. I would like you to entice them with the hilarious anecdotes that are on the actual can.
Well, I have to wait for that to settle down. It's very light. Okay, because naming it the Grape would just be pretentious.
Okay.
When life gets a bit crazy, take a few minutes to focus on the good. We make it, you drink it, everybody's happy.
Really quick, it's something that we actually don't do on the beer reviews, but I'd like to start kind of making them a little more well-rounded. Can you, because Paw Paw is near where you actually are from,
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about Paw Paw, the area, so on and so forth?
I'm not steeped in Paw Paw history, but
like, what's the vibe of the city?
it's a very small town. A couple of lakes in Paw Paw. It's just kind of sleepy. It's a lake town near South Haven. Very old town. Lots of ornate, old Victorian style buildings.
This particular double IPA is 7.5% ABV, 80 IBUs, so pretty modest as far as what I thought it would be. 1 rating from someone we know, and that was Brad Allison. Leave it to Brad to review Paw Paw.
Leave it to Brad.
Of course. He said not as good in the bottle. Not as good in the bottle, because he must have had it at the brewery first, it looks like. But he still gave it a 4.5.
Wow.
He did have it at the brewery the first time, and he gave it a 4.5. He says, smells citrus, tastes citrus, bitterness. I could drink that all day, but if I did, I couldn't walk.
Yep.
So even though he originally gave it a 4.5, he said in the bottle it's a 3. There's been 1,600 some odd ratings giving it a 3.7, and there's no anecdotes from the brewery. It just says hoppy, smooth, malty, sweet, and citrus. 14 reviews this month. Small town, small brewery, newer microbrewery.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to go there, but yeah, so go ahead and give us a nose on that one. Very active head.
Yeah.
But it may have been
Exploded.
a temperature issue because it exploded when he opened it.
Citrus, apricot,
The smoke is
mango.
there. Smoky Bonfire Beer Review episode
Fruity.
2.
It's fruity.
Okay.
Not much pine,
Okay.
but it's hard to say because of the fire. So
Okay.
it's good. I would give it a 4.25. Opens up on the palate. It's a very vibrant juice flavor.
I pick up.
I don't get a bad taste out of that at all. Now I drank it. There's a lot of head on it, so
A ton.
you know I drank it a little bit prematurely. Probably the head didn't settle down. So, but I thought it was good. I think it's good.
Okay. First thing I will say is I pick ups. Second thing I will say is if you see my legs shaking, it's the pee dance. So I have to pee. Damn it! I pick up. Okay.
We talk about everything on Bonfire Beer Review.
Well, I got foam in my nostril,
I'm not surprised.
and that foam smells like oranges. Orange nostril foam.
Orange nostril foam. Nostradamus.
It is piney. It is bitter. I don't taste any fruitiness at all. It's also not smooth. For me.
Wow.
For me, I really don't like it, but I think part of that is because I don't like IPAs that much. When the head is not settled, some of that frothiness and carbonation hasn't gone into the beer that I'm tasting. So not letting the head settle actually changes the taste.
Makes sense. That
So
makes sense.
I don't hate it. It's not a bad beer. I would never spit it out or pour it out. Okay, first I would like to have a moment of silence for the Spiegelau that was harmed in the making of this Bonfire Beer Review. Okay, now I need to have beer. It is the Night Tripper by New Holland Brewing Company. You definitely have seen us do New Holland before. They make phenomenal beer. I really enjoy them. We've been to the brewery one time with a couple of friends from work, and we really enjoyed the vibe as well as the beer.
Cool place.
It's an imperial stout. So why don't you tell them how I feel about imperial stouts?
You hate them.
I don't hate them. It's a strong word.
All right, you dislike them very much, vehemently.
Yeah,
dislike them.
Absolutely.
I don't think you've ever had one that you really just went, wow.
No. The one, okay, so I had this on, I don't know how many videos ago, how many Bonfire episodes ago, but there was a imperial stout that I had tried, and I was just not impressed with it. It was after the Grand Armory. I don't remember. But, so now I'm having my beer out of a Beer Snob glass. It is a can-shaped glass. So this one is 11.5% ABV, 45 IBU, so I already know it's going to be very strong, very bitter, and it's going to have a plummy aftertaste. That is my preconceived notion of this. So let's see here. 4 ratings from people we know, giving it a 4.25. Pretty good rating. Brad Allison gave a review of this one. He said review will be out soon, which is probably already out. I will link it below if I can find it. 13,000 overall ratings, giving it a 3.9. So I have high hopes for it. It says American Imperial / double stout. An abundance of toasted malts, flaked barley, create a rich, roasty stout with deeply intense, lush flavor. Layered, nuanced tones invite intrigue and reward a curious palate. Pairings: dark chocolate, stinky cheese, and cayenne pepper. That's a weird. What kind of meal would I have?
I don't know what. Could you make a stinky cheese, cayenne pepper, chocolate sandwich?
Ew.
I mean,
Yeah. So I'm thinking.
I don't know what you would do. Chili?
Well, what I would do is if you were having, let's say you were having.
Chili with stinky cheese on top.
No, you could get like a stinky cheese. You could get like a Gruyere, or you could get a Gouda. Or you could get even a aged Swiss or an aged Asiago.
Biker would know.
I am not using a stout glass because I killed my stout glass. I'm not letting that go. I will talk about it the remainder of the video. Thanks. And actually, Dana threw it into the fire, so I have to actually see my mistakes in front of me burning slowly.
They're melting.
It's burning the fiber
so
of my
hot.
soul.
It's melting.
It smells like raisin, plum, pomegranate, kind of a deep, meaty type of a fruit flavor. I do get chocolate, but it's very subtle in regards to what you would think of when you think of chocolate. It's going to be very rich, robust, and dark.
And yours. You hate it.
I don't hate it, but it hits you. I took a pretty big swig of this guy, and it's funny because at first you're like, okay, that's going to be creamy, and then all of a sudden it's like a deep, velvety, it is smooth. This is the best Imperial I've had.
Wow.
Best Imperial I've had.
So it's the best
and
out of the worst.
It's not even no, I like it. I don't know that I would I'm not falling in love with it or anything.
I taste the cayenne.
There's no cayenne in it.
Like the notes.
There's no cayenne in it. They're telling you to eat it with cayenne.
What? I taste that.
It reminds me of Dragon's Milk, which is also by New Holland Brewing.
Holland.
Anyway, thank you for joining us for a very chatty Bonfire beer review filled with regrets, cold feet, and melted crystal.
Spiegelau.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's do a cheers.
Cheers. Don't break my glass.
Hey, that's hurtful.
Watch.
My failures are smoking.